Hi, Moglets. Saki has finally been released. This is a character I've been waiting literal months for. Of course, you have to get her first, and then I'm going to do a bit of a showcase with her and Frigg, saving up pretty hard, as you can see, 345 red nucleus, 31k dark crystals. Obviously, I'm not free to play, but I did skip Ruby and Cobalt, and didn't go too hard on Claudia, just so I can have enough for Saki here. So currently my main team is Frigg, Meryl, and Claudia. I did this one, oh, we can hit level 76 now, that's cool. My actual main DPS in this team is in fact Meryl. And so Meryl will be the one getting swapped out with Saki here. So let's go ahead and start with a tin standard pull since we have it. That looks to be nothing, let's just go ahead and skip. We also have 10 normal matrices here. Ooh, here we go. This is an early SSR. The main chips I'm still looking for are Crow and Samir, let's go. All right, we're not gonna get another SSR. Let's just go ahead and skip, but dang, nice. Samir is probably one of the best matrices in the game, at least from standard banner. That's another thing I haven't really decided if I'm gonna go for matrices here, because I know Lynn will probably be the next character, and she's one of the most anticipated ones, along with her 4-piece matrix. So I will most likely just save for that. I have some decent like DPS-y matrices already. Let's start with 4 singles, because then we're gonna hit pity. And let's see if we're lucky enough to get a Saki straight away. Spear, Staff of Scars, hey, maybe a good sign. Weapon Battery 3, and here we go. This will be our SSR. Is it Saki though? That's the question. Historically, I usually do get the rate up unit on hard pity, 80 out of 80, so please. Oh, it is, let's go. Our first Saki and 4 pulls in. I mean, it was pity, but still, it could have not been, so. Very cool, very cool. Now, of course, we're just gonna start with some tin pulls here. First one grants us nothing. Single purple, next tin, let's just keep it going. Next one is also nothing, it seems. Another SR, I mean, it's guaranteed, but at least give us a double purple. No double purple. Well then, next tin, here we go. Come on, that's too slow. Nightingale's Feather, next tin. Da-da, nope, still too slow. Where are we now, 50, 60? We're at 50. You know, if we hit pity and it's at least another Saki, I'd be fine with that. Come on, that's not it. Terminator, we haven't even gotten a single double purple. The game's not being super nice to us today. Maybe now? Nope, not now. How about a double purple? Okay, there we go. So then I believe this will be pity. Maybe we get a double SSR though. We're gonna click through them. Spear, bow. Ah, no. Oh, that was the SR. Okay. Whew. This is it then. This is it. Yes, it is. You can tell from the backdrop. All right, dude. 1 star. We have so far to go still. But 1 star at least. Let's get an SSR before pity. Let's do it. Here it is right here. Early. Okay, no. Terminator. No. Nightingale's Feather. Who am I kidding? Staff of Scars. Ta-da. Oh, this is it. This is it. Although historically, again, off the hard pity, it's so rare that I actually get the banner unit. So we're gonna see though. Bow. Come on, come on. Blade. Spear. It could be any one of these. Oh. Oh God, the SRs always spook me because they have the backdrop. Oh, this is it. Oh, okay. This is my second Tsubasa now. I was kind of expecting that. Let's just go ahead and skip. It was not hard pity, so I don't really care, but yeah, it's always like that, dude. I think we already have enough to buy one, so that would be 2 star. If we could get it at least a 3 star without having to buy, that would be fine. We have 221 summons left, so let's just keep going. Nightingale's Feather. All right. For the next tin pull, I think this is the one right before the pity pull. Yeah, we're at 60. So for this next tin pull, we're not even gonna look at the animation. We're just gonna skip it just to rattle it up a little bit. Okay, it was still nothing. This will be the pity pull then. Can always hold out hope on that double SSR though. 8. And 9. Okay, just be Saki then. Just be Saki. No, why another Tsubasa? It's too late, Tsubasa. My first ever Tsubasa was after Vera came out. So it's like, I don't need you anymore. Well, that is super unfortunate. That was hard pity and no Saki. So let's just keep going, I guess. We're going to do 1 animation look and 1 skip. So this will be a skip. We're just going to skip it straight away without looking and skip this as well. Nothing. Okay, we'll look at the animation for the next one. Ta-da! Nope. Okay, so we're going to skip this and look at the next one. Yeah, it's not going so well though, I gotta say. And skip. Oh, dude. Yeah, this is not poggers at all, I gotta say. And I also do want Lynn, but I don't think we're gonna be able to 6-star her at this rate. Definitely not. But I've heard just for her buffs, you don't need her to be 6-star, so it's fine. This is the skip pull. Come on, nothing. And I think this one is pity, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, sure is. All right. How about a double SSR to make up for this incredibly bad luck? Oh, that was before. That was before. We're gonna get a double SSR, dude. 2 Sakis. Let's go 2 Sakis, please. Dude, that'd be so amazing. That'd be so amazing. Please. Oh no, okay, that's Stuff of Scars. Please, please. This is real pity. This is real pity now. The Saki was off pity. This is gonna be real pity. The last one here. Yes, dude. Okay. Okay, 2. She's 3-star already. We might be able to, look at that pull. Let's freaking go. Damn, right after my Nahida summons as well. Now we, I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll, it seems. Ooh boy, that's 3-star. That would be 4 and 5-star there. So it's not enough yet. We need 360 tokens, unless we get another one here. Let's just keep going. We can get to the next pity just with the red new. Oh my God, dude, that was so insane. Turned around instantly. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Okay, that was nothing. We're going to continue our skip and look thing. So this will be a skip pull and nothing. It's fine. Let's keep going. I'm in much higher spirits now than a little earlier. Watching this one. It's nothing, it's fine, let's skip. And then let's full skip this one, come on. Okay, nothing, it's fine, nothing. Okay, where are we? Dang, so, that's kind of bad. Well, if we do get a Saki, then I guess I can throw those flame golds into these, which I don't really need anymore, honestly. I recently got dual EM stars to 6-star because I didn't really know what else to do. The common advice was to get Tsubasa to 6-star, but I don't really see the point of that anymore. I think that might be more for CN stuff because they balance things differently, but whatever. Regardless though, we shouldn't actually have to touch our dark crystals, which is insane. If we do get a Saki here though, I'm probably going to at least spend these 50 to get 1 Saki matrix and then maybe do a few matrix pulls. Maybe we can get a 2-piece set. This seems to work in the offhand slot though, so I'm wondering if I should rather give this to Frigg. Also, Frigg could attack these 10 times really quick, and I don't have Frigg matrices, so I would imagine maybe like the 4 set for Frigg would be better than having it on Saki, because I'm assuming Saki will be the main DPS in this team, though I'm actually not too sure yet. I did a little bit of her trial run. I digress though, let's just continue. We have to continue if we want to get her to 6-star. Okay, that's not, we're at 337 currently. We need 360, which means we have to cross that next pity. Unfortunately, would have been nice to save that for Lynn. This one is also nothing. What are we at? We're at 349, so we need 11 more. Oh, dude. You know, if we get really lucky and we do 9 pulls and get 3 SRs, I think we would also have 360. We're gonna have to do singles and hope it's like that so we can save that next pity for Lynn. Combat Blade, Frosted Spear. I'm not sure about that. Oh, there is 1 SR. So we're at 354 now. Oh wait, no, we just need 1 more. We need 1 SR in these next 5 pulls. Please, game. Bow, blade, blade, come on, 1 SR, 2 pulls left. Oh, yes, yes. There we go. We're at 78 out of 80. We need 1 more token, so let's do 1 pull. Combat Blade doesn't matter, we're at 360 now. So that means we can save everything else. And now I'm probably not gonna go for matrices because we can't even get 1. We would get these 3, making Saki 6-star? I need to make sure of that actually. I'm pretty sure, but let's just start with that. We have 3 and we need a total of 6. So let's just go buy those real quick so we can one-shot it. Oh my God, there we go. So I am a little sad it doesn't have crit on it, but neither did Rosy Edge, so I'm not really losing anything. Oh yeah, and we got a new outfit as well. We're probably gonna equip that. 5-star, and there it is, 6-star. We're gonna go over the enhancements in a second as well. Let's just upgrade it as much as we can. I'm hoping we have everything, but we might need to spam some weapon domains. I haven't upgraded much and I have been farming a lot of weapon mats, so we'll see. I should have a lot of those selector boxes. 80, 90, oh, we can get 11. I think we'll need more than that, but let's start with that. These might be an issue. We have 2 more advancements to go through. I think we're going to get all here though, honestly. We don't need anything else. 140, we are one enhancement away, but there's nothing we can do here anymore. We're completely out of stuff, unfortunately. Well, we'll figure that out later. For now, we're gonna give her the Matrix's Rosie Edgehad, which are Crow and Samir. But yeah, I'll be back when I'm done farming. Hopefully I'll get a little bit more used to the weapon as well. And we can do a little showcase here. All right, we can finally max this now. There it is, level 150. Next will be level 80, which will be a bit of ways, I guess, so don't need to worry about that for now anyway. But yeah, here's her basic move list. We have just the spam attack in air, essentially a plunge attack here for Frostfall, a charge attack, and polar front as her dodge skill. We can of course see the intricate details of all that stuff. Here, I'm more interested in her skill and discharge, however. What's interesting with Saki is that if you do go the fortitude route and say I put Meryl back in so that we have fortitude resonance, her skill actually does change to this silent flow here. And when she is in silent flow, she can actually heal you as well, which is of course interesting if you are planning on being a tank. Outside of that, with any other resonance, balance attack, or even support resonance, you're going to be in excited flow. You can also recover HP in this mode, but not as much. So let's just take a look at a couple of her normal attacks here. That's the basic there. Let's spam it to see the combo. Very fast attacker, very flashy. I like it a lot already. This is the hold skill. Kind of like a whirlwind there. The air skill is quite similar. The dodge skill looks like a 2 or 3 hit combo there. Here we have an enemy. Let's go ahead and try her skill here. Okay, he's dead. We do have something surrounding us now. This might be the shadow dude, but we probably have to go into an actual battle to see what's going on. In terms of her advancements at A1, every 5 skill usages, all cooldowns are reset, and the damage of flow and counter attack will be increased by 1 time. A2 is an attack bump. A3 buffs different things depending on which stance you're in. Outside of fortitude resonance, the damage of Sword Shadow Surge is increased to 350 rather than 175. This is the attack your Sword Shadow uses when you're attacking with Saki doing her discharge skill or her branch skills, so her combos. Inside of Fortitude or Silent Flow, this attack can be done every 5 seconds rather than every 10 seconds. So either way, you're getting about the same damage bump. Either you can do it twice as often or it's twice as strong. A4 is an HP bump. A5 sounds pretty insane. So when this surge hits opponents, it will trigger Fantasia, which is the perfect dodge thing where you have the big purple bubble and you immediately get everyone's discharge skill. The somewhat more unfortunate thing about this is that it does share that same cooldown. So you won't be able to get extra Fantasia procs from this skill. Her A6 seems to be better when you're in Silent Flow, but not by much. So essentially you'll get 11% frost damage for 15 seconds whenever a surge hits a target. And since that can happen every 10 seconds in Excited Flow, you should have it more or less all the time. But if you trigger block, which I'm pretty sure you can only do in Silent Flow, you'll reduce the frost damage dealt by enemy targets by 25%. So it's only a frost damage reduction, so it won't even be that useful in a lot of cases. I saved Sequential Bygone for today because it is frost here in the battle-focused portion of Sequential Bygone, so I think the most I've ever gotten on this frost one is like 1600, so it would be nice if we can break that. We'll definitely still take some time to get used to everything, but let's try our best here. So let's go ahead and get a Frigg skill starting there. That should actually kill everyone. These early enemies are super weak. And then we'll try another Saki burst when they're all in the ring because they'll all take this damage here from a 6-star Frigg. And let's try a skill. Yeah, there was her skill. We also have this flowing stuff around us now. Burst with... Okay, they're all dead. Let's get another Frigg domain going. And a burst here. Oh, they're all dead again. Okay, we have to wait a little bit till they get harder. There's another burst. It doesn't have a ton of AoE, I noticed, but... It looks so cool though. How is the shield breaking? Ooh, the shield breaking is pretty good, especially in the frost domain because Frigg gives us some extra shield breaking, I believe. Ooh, that was good. Okay, it does have a lot of AoE. I just didn't see it the first time. Claudia has a super short cooldown on her skill, so I imagine she's a pretty good partner here as well. That was a 1440. Honestly, definitely not bad for our first try here. And I probably mentioned this once or twice, but I am almost purely a mobile player when it comes to Tower of Fantasy, so playing on keyboard definitely hinders me. So what we're going to try now is hopping into iPad. I apologize for the worst graphics, but we should be able to see a bigger potential here. There is a difference between Fantasia and what the Surge is doing though. You can see that this big area here, it's much bigger than the regular Fantasia. Yeah, 1680 was my highest before because now these are level 100 enemies. We might be able to squeak out. Oh yeah, dude, look at that, 1740. I'm sure we could go further once we get more used to the rotation and Saki and her mechanics and everything. There's also one other thing I want to try. So currently we have Samir's Simulacrum trait, which is really good for overall damage. However, in this place, you're getting knocked around all the time, and I'm going to go back to Frigg's actually for this. Frigg will also give us a damage buff. It just takes a little bit longer to ramp up, but also once it does, we'll have CC immunity. I'd be super impressed if we could break 1800. That's kind of annoying actually. Since the Surge activated Fantasia is so big, the enemies are actually stopping outside of the domain. So when the domain would explode or something, they wouldn't take damage from it because they're just standing outside of the ring and I can't even kill them. That is a very nichely bad thing because, yeah, I think we're doing much better on this run already, mostly due to the fact we're not getting knocked around. It's a little bit of a skill thing, but also, you know, there are just so many enemies and you're just trying to do as much damage as possible rather than, you know, trying to watch out for attacks coming your way. Ooh, that was a nice burst there. So we still have a whole minute for the level 100s. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill them, but just getting here with a whole minute left is already a super good sign. Oh, wait a second. We actually beat this. This is by far the first time. We only got 19 extra points for the remaining time remaining, but I've never even gotten close. Dude, that's so awesome. 2100 points here. What? Okay, yeah. Even though I don't even really know how to use her yet, she is pretty amazing. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hop back onto PC now. I think that was a pretty good demonstration of her actual power, so I don't need to be all skillful anymore. So we do her skill. Apparently when doing any skills or yeah, you can see that little thing that shot out. How long does this actually last though? It seems to last for like ever. But yeah, that little blade you saw there, I believe was Flow. It has a 0.8 second cooldown, which makes sense. It definitely wasn't the Surge because that has a 10-second cooldown. And this will actually happen with any weapons, but let's try and look at that real quick. Yep, we still have those weird boomerang swords. This also should heal us by a small amount. We're going to try that out real quick by getting hit a few times. All right, we have this bear here and we still have this thing surrounding us. I guess it's just permanent after you do one skill. So let's see. Yep, 4800 HP. It's not a ton, but could definitely keep you healthy in long battles. Burst versus Boar. The Boars are notoriously tanky in the base. Not that tanky apparently. How about this Treasure Guard? All right. But yeah, I'm still curious to see about the healing potential, honestly. Because this team obviously has 0 healers except Saki. So I want to get a little bit more hurt. Maybe down to like half HP and see how much we can recover in this short battle versus Apo here. All right, we're at about half. Let's take care of this dude first. And then we're just going to try and solo with Saki, honestly, because the battle will be over way too fast if I use everyone. There's Fantasia again because I did a, I guess a charge attack. Yeah, we really didn't heal a ton. Definitely some, and of course in longer battles, if you are a little bit more careful, you can gradually heal. How does that change when we go into Silent Flow though? That's obviously something I want to try out, because Silent Flow does change quite a bit with her kit. I believe her hold skill is also different. Yes, quite a bit different. This is a charging skill now. That's pretty cool for a normal attack. Hey, Mr. Boar. Kaboom. Okay, it's really not that strong, but it seems like it doesn't really matter how long you hold it, it'll do the same damage. Well, you can definitely hold it as long as you want to. No, Boar, come back! Here it says it'll block 20% of your max HP. I don't know what that really means, because we're still taking damage. Let's check out the skill though. We can also hold this to charge, it seems. I think for like 3 seconds you take damage and then return the damage like a counterattack. Yeah, okay, so holding it, it sucks them in or taunts them. And if they were to actually attack in that time, then yeah, I think it returns 50% of the damage they deal to you back at them. but you do recover 20% of, I guess, the damage that wasn't dealt back to them. Again, it's worded very confusingly. Absorbing damage up to 60% of max HP. At the end of the charge, deal frost damage equal to blah, 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 plus 50% of absorbed damage to targets, and 20% of the unconsumed value is considered HP recovery. What is unconsumed? Again, I would like to try and actually see the healing capabilities of that. All right, we are hurt enough. I don't think we're going to recover all of that HP. Hold the skill now. They should attack us at least a couple times. Oh, actually, you know, a pretty decent amount, I guess, but yeah, it's on a somewhat long cooldown here. And unlike in excited mode where you are always getting tiny amounts of healing all the time, this is more like one decent little chunk every skill usage. I assume it means it will heal more the more damage you absorb. Obviously, we didn't absorb a ton of damage here. You will gain 3 block stacks though, apparently when surge attacks. And since we have her at A3 or whatever, it should happen every 5 seconds in silent flow mode. I don't see exactly where those stacks are. If there is some kind of indication, we do have what seems to be some sort of shield now. And yeah, that apparently lasts 10 seconds. Ah, what is this buff? Oh, Fantasia. That's weird. Okay, was that always there? So essentially, instead of having a perfect dodge, we just have to do a charge attack now. So here we go. Just gonna do a charge attack and boom. That, I gotta say, that is pretty awesome. I'm having a really hard time actually seeing these 3 blocks that we should be getting, which also will deal counterattack damage. So it should be, I mean, it would be interesting to see that. The only thing we need to do is do a surge, which means having this spinning thing around us, plus doing like a charge attack or a discharge. A charge attack should be enough, honestly. I'm just gonna do a charge attack. Okay, but now they're all frozen forever, and by now the blocks are probably gone. Let's get it again then. Okay. Oh, it did do damage to him. You just can't really see anything. I guess this circular shield is it, but yeah, you could see it just killed himself from the counter attack. All right, well, I mean, that's pretty cool. Try it again, although this time we'll probably get another Fantasia, yeah. So we should have the block now. Hit me, I dare you. Okay, wow, that Wrath? Dang, that actually does a lot of damage, those blocks. What the heck? Yeah, unfortunately now we triggered Fantasia again. That Hyena Thug killed himself. He killed himself. Ah, dude, that's actually really cool. That sucks that's only in silent flow. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna stand around waiting for enemies to attack me so they're hurting themselves, but yeah. Do something. 30k. But also, yeah, in silent flow, if you have Saki at A3, you can get this every 5 seconds because surge can happen every 5 seconds in silent flow at least. In excited flow, it's every 10 seconds still, but the damage is higher. And it is actually just absorbing the hits as well. As you can see there, counterattack damage won't depend on the damage that is dealt to you. It'll always just be 225% of frost attack, which is a pretty big multiplier for something that can happen 3 times every 5 seconds. I was definitely fully committed to the excited flow, but dang, that counterattack is cool. It is another thing you have to kind of pay attention to though, if you want to try and keep those stacks going. With excited flow, you basically do a skill and you'll have this forever, this 45% continuous every 0.8 seconds. Oh, whoops, I wasn't even in my frost gear this whole time, I guess. Even during sequential, I think I was in this gear, which is just my highest CS gear. I was seeing how close I was to 7.4, but still a couple thousand away. What do those counterattacks do now? 78? Was that really a 78? All right, how about you? 66, 65, that is his, those are the counterattack damages. I don't know why it's only doing 2 though, it's weird. Also, this is without any other buffs from Frigg. Frigg is definitely a pretty solid buffer. I'm just gonna place her domain down, honestly, for now. Yeah, for that, we need to actually gain the frostiness stacks with Frigg, which means dealing damage in the domain, and all the enemies here are too weak for that, so. I mean, it's a 225 multiplier, right? It's nothing insane, but the fact that it can happen 3 times with you not actually attacking, I think that's the insane part. Like, it's a lot of damage for you not attacking. Yeah, killing one of the whole base bosses only got us to 9 frostiness stacks. May as well do this while I'm here. This should be my 3rd time doing this, but I have not gotten any SSRs yet. Unfortunately, the rates are indeed bad, as people said. Yeah, you can see here, 30 total tries. Guess we'll try a good old Bygone. Oh, so we're in Baigon now. We don't have any buffs to any of our weapons, but we should be able to get these 15 frostiness stacks, I would reckon. I'm not gonna bother trying to actually beat the floor. I'm just trying to see what these counterattacks can really do. Okay, we are already at 15 frostiness stacks. Let's get another domain. And then go ahead and do a charge attack here. Okay, but that made us enter this, so we're gonna do that and then go back. Do another skill just for fun. That was a 225. All right, here we go. Counterattacks, 65k through a shield. Through a shield though, dude. I mean, yeah, I probably should try and... Wait, all the shields just exploded. Why did all the shields just explode? What the hell was that? I have no idea why all the shields just exploded. That was insane though. They exploded again. They got them and then they exploded. Is that Surge? 269! That dude just did 269 to himself. All the shields, all the shields. I mean, I know 156 to himself. Dude, that is insane. She is one-shotting these shields. What's up with that? 138? I mean, we obviously weren't trying to beat it. I was just trying to see those counterattacks. We got a 250k in there at one point. I'm a little speechless. I mean, that is a pretty large number for not doing anything. And yes, I know there are several reasons why we have insane shield break right now. It's still surprising to see the shields actually get one shot though. So we have Fortitude, which increases Shatter by 60%. Shatter is increased by an additional 25% inside of Frigg's domain. And while in Silent Flow, which we are, the Shatter of Surge increases by 100%. So apparently Surge's Shatter is already pretty high, and then with this 100% extra plus Fortitude plus Frigg's domain, you can be an amazing teammate with this. Or you could go Excited Flow to have the attack resonance and, you know, slightly more offensive stuff going on here. Although honestly, I don't even know if it's worth it, especially in single player stuff like Baigon where you only get 10% extra damage. In team play stuff, yeah, 40% is pretty big. I don't know, it's hard to say with that counterattack stuff only being available in Silent Flow, the massive shatters. It's definitely starting to look more enticing than Excited Flow, but for now, I'm probably gonna stick to attack because I really don't even need Meryl there. And there are nearly no other Fortitude weapons anyway. There's this Molten Shield, which I don't really care about, and this SR Pummeler. But I gotta say, I'm quite surprised how good Silent Flow is. I mean, overall, I have to imagine it's better than Excited Flow. It's just that I don't have attack resonance and or Claudia. So no matter what, you're probably gonna deal less damage in team play stuff at least. But all right, this will probably be a super long video. So I guess that'll pretty much do it for the quote unquote showcase. I know it's kind of all over the place because I myself am still trying to learn her, but hope you got something out of it anyway. Whether you should summon for her or not, I would say that largely depends on if you got Frigg. They do work really well together. So if you did summon Frigg and you have been using her with Meryl like me, I would say absolutely try and get her to A3. 4 is just more HP. A5 is a nice to have. So it seems like it's on like a 15-second cooldown. And you know, as soon as that ends, you can just do a charge attack with Saki and regain Fantasia and your bursts or your discharges, whatever. Even if you're the best player in the world, you still have to wait until an enemy attacks you to perfect dodge. So you essentially can trigger it more often. Again, I don't think it's a needed thing. It's kind of a nice to have. And then of course, A6 is an 11% frost damage increase, which yeah, of course, 11% is pretty big in Tower of Fantasy, but it's still, you know, you don't need 11% more damage. So yeah, it's all right, but best bang for the buck definitely ends at A3 for sure, especially if you're going Silent Flow. Surge having a 5-second cooldown is pretty insane for the counterattacks and for the Fantasia triggering, but also in Excited Flow, you're doubling the damage of Surge, which happens every 10 seconds. Oh, okay, this counterattack, that's why we saw some huge ones from A1. I kind of forgot about this, or I never really understood it, but I guess this damage increase is pretty huge. Because yeah, we saw a pretty massive hit there, but just once, because I guess it used this stack. I'd say A1 or A3 are both good stopping points. A6 I would say is not really necessary. But yeah, if you'll excuse me, I have a Claire's Dream Machine to do. So that'll pretty much do it for the video. Make sure to tell me what you think in the comments down below. Dropping a like or subscribing to the channel if you enjoy is always greatly appreciated. As well, thanks as always for watching, and until next time.